and welcome back to more Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. Where's this guy? Sorry, I was making sure everything was ready, but I needed to go to the bathroom. As I was explaining, there is a lake far to the east, and there are many aspects of that lake. We hope to unravel those mysteries. So our guild is planning to mount an expedition for the first time in a while. An expedition, you say? Yes, please. Yes, sirree. It's been a long time since we went on an expedition. Well, that means you're going to be picking members for the expedition from all of us again, right? Precisely. We will depart in several days. Over the next few days, we will choose our most worthy apprentices. The chosen members will be picked. Everyone work hard so you may be chosen for the expedition. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting! Yup. I've yet to go on an expedition. I would surely love to go this time. Let's work at it and get picked as members. Alright everyone, it's back to work as usual. It's me, Pikachu. Ah, you two. Today I want you to check the job bulletin board and the outload notice board and handle those listed jobs. That would do for now. So today they want us to work on the job listed and the job bulletin board and the outload notice board. Let's try to as many jobs as we can. Then we'll have to pick us for the expedition party. Let's go now, Sky. Look, there's Pokémon. Hey! You two? Huh? That duo? Wait, haven't we seen them before? Yeah, they saw your thing. Oh, don't you think you're awesome? Your victory was a fluke. Yeah, you just remember that. I remember. They're those two crooks who stole my relic fragment. What are they doing here? Oh, I'll have you know that we're an exploration team too. Heh, what's so funny about an exploration team checking out the job bulletin board? What? You're an exploration team? That's right, though the way we operate isn't always by the book. But a surprise. What would you be here? We wanted to become exploration team members. That's why we're training at this guild. What? You want to become a real deal exploration team member? You, come with us for a second. What is it? Now don't take what I'm about to say the wrong way. You should just forget about being an exploration team. What? Why? Well, you're timid. You scare easy. A scaredy cat like you can't get it out of an exploration team. But it's true that I'm timid. But that's why I'm in training, so I can overcome my shortcomings. Even now, I'm working hard to be picked for the guild's expedition. Oh, an expedition, you say? Well, effort only gets you so far. You don't get picked for the expedition if you don't have talent, right? It all comes down to talent. Pure talent. Big talk. You sure talk a lot about talent, but what kind of skills do you have? You were so weak we beat you. Whoa, well, we didn't have the chief with us. Chief? Yeah, that's right. Team Skull, our exploration team, has 3 members. Our chief is incredibly talented. To put it bluntly, he's brutally tough. If the chief were around, he'd snap you like a twig. Oh, speaking of the chief, I can smell him coming now. Smell? Here's the chief. Move out of the way. Oh, Sky. Ugh, what is this awful stench? It reeks like rotten cheese. That's his foul, yes sirree. Hey, my eyes are burning. Move it. Or do you want to end up like that wimp over there? Oh no. Chief! Chief, you so damn Chief, you're the best. Yeah, whatever. So, you two did the sniff out any jobs that'll bring in cash? The job will employ only Chief's fast, but there's something else, Chief. There's potential to go big. Whisper. What? An expedition from this guild. That does sound tasty. Doesn't it? Let's get out of here. We need to do some plotting. Come on, we're going. Yeah! What are you staring at? This isn't a public performance. Yeah, see you around, wimps. Are you okay, Sky? Great, doesn't look like you're injured. That sure was rough, though. Couldn't work up the courage to challenge him to his face, even though he hurt you. Sky, I'm ashamed of myself. They're right, I'm a wimp. A big chicken. You're not a wimp. Thanks for trying to cheer me up, Sky, but I really am a wimp. But it's nothing new for me. I've decided that all I can do my best, even if I'm not very brave. I'm not gonna give up over something like this. I'm gonna be cheerful and keep trying. Thank you, Sky. For now, we better keep working like we've been doing. Today we're supposed to handle jobs in the job bulletin board and the outlaw notice board. Let's keep at it, Sky. Yeah, are there outlaws? Ooh, hey. Magnemite. Waterfall Cave. Oh. Do I have anything for Waterfall Cave? We'll do these for now. Drenched Bluff. Oh, a customer, is it not? Good day, is it not? The new shop Spinder's Cafe is now open. This wonderful shop is overflowing with hopes and dreams, is it not? Hopes and dreams? That's right! Hey, why don't you come in? Don't be shy. I don't really know about this. Want to find out? Yeah, why not? We have 2 guests. Wow, this place is big. Hello and welcome to Spinder's Cafe. My name is Spinder. I am the owner of this cafe. This cafe is for explorers who enjoy finding new things every day, who are constantly challenging themselves. A cafe for explorers? That's right. It's natural to want to refresh yourself with a hearty, delicious drink after exploring. So we are delighted to provide this service to explorers, and we trust that you will bring them happiness. Today is our grand opening. Allow me to show you around the premises. This is our juice bar. You undoubtedly collected gummies and apples during your explorations, am I right? Here, those edibles can become delicious drink sensations. I, Spinder, will take your ingredients and use my incredible skills to create a delectable drink for you. Really? So if we bought you an apple, you'd make some apple juice? Is that what you're saying? That's right. That is exactly right. That's how it works. While you're enjoying a nutritious drink, you can sit back and share some exploration stories. Here's the next facility. This is the centerpiece of our place, the recycle shop. I bet you have a bunch of items in storage that you picked up on your travels and have little use for them, alright? Sometimes you have to throw out your extra items to make room. Doesn't that seem wasteful? There could be explorers and items out there desperately need and they're very neat you have locked in storage. That's what we thought too, which is why we established this facility. You bring your extra items here and trade them for items you want. How does that sound? One Pokemon's trash is another's treasure, am I right? I thought it would be fun for explorers to gather and trade items with one another. You'll never have to throw out any item, you'll never have to say, what a waste. That's my goal. So if you've got a collection of items you don't need, please make use of our recycle shop. You can even get a bonus prize ticket when recycling items, and it's lots of fun. I know it was a whirlwind tour, but I hope you have an idea of what this kind of place is. Wow, it seems like a fun shop. Thank you very much. It is my goal to have a cafe of hopes and dreams, where many explorers can gather. Hope to see you again here at the Spindus Cafe. Oh, Sky, were you just at the cafe? Perfect timing. The truth is, I have something to ask of you. In the past, when you wanted to take your team members with you to explore, they waited for you at this watering hole. But now the cafe has just opened up, everyone's been happy saying they would like to wait while I catch some cafe. I completely understand that. I mean, I understand how they feel. So Sky, what do you think? Would you like to meet up with your team members who are visiting at the cafe? Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sky. I'll make sure to let everyone know. I'm sure everyone will be happy to hear that. Oh, I almost forgot. I secretly placed a signpost here. Did you see it, Sky? Of course you did, Sky. You must have rung the bell because your team is assembled here already. As you know, when you ring this bell, I come from the Yield. You can still assemble your exploration team here. So when you want to assemble a team, just ring this bell. That's all, Sky. Good luck exploring. Bum. So do I need to go? No, I can't. Yeah, sure. It's a guy. Very almost. Oh. I made a mistake. Go. Yeah, okay, rescue you, dude. I missed out on move 3. Pete is level 6. Oh, I need to go to the next floor. Okay. Honey. Did it, Reddit. Munch. I don't think the outlaw list changes, so we'll set up a bunch of missions to do the outlaw. We should get some sleep too. Let's make a good day. Days are good. The next morning. Up and at 'em, it's morning. Hey, you two. Is it a foot day? I need to do more foot day. Alright, let's do foot day. Everyone likes feet, right? Yeah, go sniff. You can get 2 failures, so it'd be nice. That's a virtual check. Persian? Navy. Bailey? Cyndaquil? Yeah. Probably good. He's a funny foot. No, Luxia, okay. answer. Yeah. Rhyhorn. That will turn flop. Charmeleon. Okay. Oh, 4 out of 6. We probably won't get dinner. There's also a melee adequate. Oh. Yeah, what's for the job? 50 money. I didn't do a bad job. Some of those ones are like, which one is it gonna be, you know? It's the only issue. We only have 2 spare lives. Up and at 'em. Let's go. Smiles. Oh, never mind. Introduce our new allies. Team Skull. Oh, what stinks. It's them. These 3 are our new partners. Whoa, I'm coughing. Zubat here, glad to meet you. And I'm Team Skull's leader. I'm Skunk Tank. Remember it. Especially you 2. What? Are you already acquainted? That simplifies things. These 3 aren't joining us as apprentices. They will be joining our expedition to lead us to their assistance. What? Why are you so shocked? Chatbot, sir, it's nothing. The one always reacts to every little thing. Very well then. Anyway, the Guildmaster has made his decision. He decided that visiting the trio will take part in making us stronger in the expedition. However, it would be improbable to coordinate teamwork if we begin together right away. Therefore, we decided that the trio should live with us for several days. Though it would only be for a short while, have everyone treat our guests with hospitality. Doesn't Chatot think something stinks about this? Literally. Ew, how can the Guildmaster stand this? I sure hope this expedition ends soon, yup. Alright everyone, let's get down to work. What's this? Where's the usual spirit? You gotta be kidding. This stinks. How do you expect to be cheerful when... What? No, the Guildmaster. His rage is building. If the Guildmaster gets angry, it'll be horrific. Everyone, come on, be cheerful, even if it hurts. Alright everyone, let's get down to today's work. Hooray! I didn't have to unlock my 7th gate. You're lucky. Glad to have met you. Ooh. Hey. There's something definitely suspicious about them for sure. I don't know what they're scheming, but we should be careful, Sky. You 2, do the stuff, alright? Thanks. Oh. Oh, they do change, okay. Hopefully I get an escape orb. Thief's Circuit. Okay. Hopefully find an escape orb. Is this the one with Gravel and Dustmar? Yes. Yeah, it's like the expanded version of those games. It's like the platinum to Explorers of Sky, Explorers of Time and Darkness. Oh. Good work, Pete. Fun games, fun memories of this game. I don't remember where I stopped playing because I only played Time, I believe. I remember I did see some of the reveals from that game, but I'm not sure I finished it. So I figured, hey, this would be a fun time to play. Nice work, Swell. Stunts you, fair enough. must save our family. Go, Spinnerack. Go home. Alright. Pretty sure that's a corridor. There's no room for a room in between the top there, so we can go to the next floor. And we'll just pray that we get the escape orb that we need. Mudkip, is any of your water moves? Yeah. Alright, so hopefully we get the orb we need. Otherwise, this man's gonna cry. Steal from the Kecleon shop? I don't remember even attempting to do that. Dude, Shellos? Yeah! Splug. I wasn't even sure you could do that, Mira. Splug, sorry, you need to go back. Like, objectively, you're better than, like, Poliwag. But Poliwag is my boy, and we respect our boys. Revival? Stun. Interesting. Nice. Hi, bud. Oh, okay, yeah, so I do have to have the item. He wants an escape orb, so like we should just be able to poof him out of there. Well, time to abandon the Psyduck. So I already have Elite. Exploration team, run! Are you kidding me? Fuck you! Oh, what is that? What is that luck? two methods. Do 20 explorer points. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom after I just save real quick. I ate a decent amount. I've been drinking on top of that, so fucking skunk tank, yeah. We just had dinner, but I could go for some more food. My belly never get filled on the grub like that. Alright. The guild members have all gone off to bed. Let's go find them now. Huh? Find what? What else? The guild's food stock. We'll find that food and give ourselves a proper feast. I like that thinking, Chief. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Up and at 'em, it's a morning. Alright. I'll be right back. Have I even read Beetle's Diary? I have not. I don't know where to do that. I unlocked a special mission for Beetle's, I think. Time to get to work. Ah, you two. Your task to obtain stock to replenish the larder. Just go back to the sleeping. Okay. Larder? You mean go get some food? Correct! We inspected the larder this morning. For some mysterious reason, the guild's food stock dropped sharply all of a sudden. Furthermore, our entire stock of perfect apples has been disappeared. That was the only item to get completely cleaned out. Perfect apples? What are those? They're very big and very delicious apples, but more than that, they're the guildmaster's favorite food. If there were no perfect apples, the guildmaster would go Super Saiyan. Go on, if there was no perfect apples, what would happen to Wigglytuff? The guildmaster would... Yes, that's what would happen. That's why I'm begging you to now get some perfect apples. What did he say? I didn't hear. It'll drive me crazy not knowing. But oh well. We'll get some. You can count on us. Good. Perfect apples can be found in apple woods. Now listen, this may seem like a simple errand, but it's a crucial job. After all, this is all about the Guildmaster's wrath. So please don't fail. Okay. Just keep doing our best. Looks like they're going foraging for food. That's because we feasted last night. A thankless task thanks to us. Let's mess with them. That's messed up. I need to go back and read diaries. Something's written here. Beetle's Diary. Beetle's Yup Journal. Entry 1. I'll try hard. 0 month X day. Sunny. Oof. Seems like it's been a mighty long time since I apprenticed here at this guild. I get so frustrated being so klutzy and slow. Yup. Don't I know it. I'm a slow worker and it takes me longer to learn than others. Oof. I sure miss my home and folks. Yup. But I can't be what I want to be if I admit defeat now. No sirree, by golly. Yup, I have my big dream. I'm surely going to be a first-class explorer, yup. And that's why I've started here this here diary. It's a way for me to keep track of what I'm made of. Yup. Tomorrow, I'll hold my head up high. I'll get things done. Entry 2. Yup, I'm happy, by golly. Oh, why am I so downright happy? Well, finally I got junior members under me. Oof, this is some kind of wonderful. And the two both are so friendly and kind. I feel so lucky, yup. I've got to set a good example for my new pals. I have to be better, yup. I'll do better starting tomorrow. I didn't realize it. After you take jobs on the bulletin board and outlaw notice board, to actually do them, you need to use take job on your job list. I didn't know that, so I went to dungeons first activating the jobs with that take job command, by golly. Oof, it's no wonder why I couldn't do my jobs once I got into a dungeon. I finally understand why Chatot's always so upset with me, by golly. Little guy. Sunflower is some kind of awesome. Yup, I was exploring Sunflower the other day. Turns out Sunflower is a real expert at fighting in dungeons. When an enemy is just out of reach, she doesn't move toward it. Instead, she uses A to launch her regular attack, striking at nothing. Then the enemy usually spends their turn closing the distance on her. And then on her next turn, she's the first one close enough to hit. Yup, she knows what she's doing, by golly. Why, I wanted to whoop and holler when I saw her use that trick. So thrilling. Sigh. As for me, I always rush into a fight. That's why I end up being the first to get hit. But it's alright, I reckon. I know a way to do it now and can explore better, yup. Moves are awesome. Well, it seems there's another thing I was clueless about. When you use moves instead of regular attacks to defeat an enemy, you get more experience points. Did everyone know that but me? I didn't know that, but there's more. You need to hit the foe only once with a move. Other than that move, you can strike out with regular attacks, and you still get the boosted experience points. How about that, by golly? Moves also have higher critical hit rates than regular attacks, so you're cheating yourself if you're not using moves. I'll be using more moves starting tomorrow, yup. CS, so I did exactly what I promised I would. I would use lots of moves while exploring. But I use my moves so often that I ran out of PP for my moves, so I always find a way. Oof. Exploring is never as easy as it looks, I reckon. Gas attack. Something was surely surprised the other day. I was checking out the outlaw notice board when something stank like rotten sulfur. But then everyone turned around and looked at me and had something to do with the pot. Something I had to do with it. By golly. I swear, I really had nothing to do with that awful stink, by golly. I know I've been guilty in the past, like that time in my room once, then twice in the mess hall, and once in the guildmaster's quarters, but by golly, I surely am not guilty of anything this time, I swear. Dude, he's a little stinker. Expedition. This is going to expedition soon. It'll be my first expedition. That's sure got my heart racing, by golly. But what they think about choosing me? Compared to everyone else, I'm slow and klutzy. Even Team Echo's rookies are getting better and better. But I'm surely not giving up, by golly. I'll do my best I can to get picked for the expedition. Yup. Sunflora's Diary. Oh my gosh, Diary. What a scream! Oh my gosh, so glad to meet you. I'm Sunflora, an apprentice at this guild. Eek, but does that mean someone else is reading my diary besides me? Double eek, is that someone sneaking a peek? Oh my gosh, how horrifying, eek. Based. Oh my god, that's silly Loudred. Oh my gosh, that's silly Loudred. Ooh, he can be so absent-minded. Everyone knows that if you get totally wiped out in a dungeon, you lose some items and half your money. But of course that silly Loudred forgets all of that and goes storming into the dungeon. And that round made us and that wound up making us both wipe out, so I got sent back to the guild too. So frustrating, oh my gosh, I would never go in the dungeon with Loudred again. P.S. 2 new kids joined the guild. I think they're called Sonar and Sky. Oh my gosh, they're both so adorable. Yippee. Dude, she likes us. We're cute. Tomorrow I'll be off exploring with Beedoof. That Beedoof sure won endlessly, so I should stock up on lots of food. Oh, why do we need lots of food? Well, as you move around dungeon, you get hungry as your belly empties of food. If your belly gets empty, you get weaker and weak until you faint. Oh my gosh, terrible. Beedoof's a little short on experience, so I'll back him up. P.S. I plan to write about my exploration with Beedoof when... Now that should really be something to look out forward to. Eek. Which again makes me think that someone might be peeking in my diary. Oh my gosh, how horrifying. Promise now deliver. Here's my report on exploring Beedoof. Oh my gosh, I was amazed that little Beedoof knew about exploring. As an example, if an enemy stands beside you, push Y to make you face it. Easy, right? He didn't even know that. But all he needed was a little coaching. When I taught him, Beedoof picked up things really quickly. He's not so bad after all. Oh my gosh. We got the job done too. Another fun day. Oh, sorry. One sec. Sorry, I ate a bit too much, and then I started drinking water on top of that. So, I'm getting a little gassy and full. Oh my gosh, I had a nasty scare the other day. I was exploring a dungeon and was careless and took a hit from a fire type move. Silly me. I'm a grass type, so I don't take lots of damage. I should really explain what this is all about. As you know, Pokemon come in many types like fire and water. All the moves have types too, and the matchup between the attacking moves type and the defending Pokemon's type affects damage. As a grass type, I should really try for fire moves, knowing how type matchup is important. P.S. When I get in trouble because of this, it was Ladrid who saved me. Thank you, Ladrid. That other time I yelled at him, I said, "Oh my gosh, Ladrid, never want to explain anything ever again." But I'm ever so sorry for saying that. I take back everything nasty I said. I wonder if he'll go in dungeon with me ever again. I think I'll go to apologize sincerely tomorrow. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'm sorry, Ladrid, but hopefully we can be teammates. Something very just I had idea the other day. We were on the guild when, oh my gosh, the place was stunk up by an atrocious stench. Oh my gosh, I never experienced such a foul cloud of fumes. It was an eek-worthy moment. But everyone denied responsibility for it. But there's no fooling me, oh my gosh, I know what I smelled, and there was no mistaking it. Eek, how mysteriously it crept up on us. Who was the culprit? Eek. In the morning, before you can chat, I'll tell us something that was with a good scream. Eek. There's an expedition coming up. Yippee! Oh my gosh, it's simply been ages since the last one. On our last expedition, we bought some massive amounts of treasures. We shared everything with everyone in the treasure town. It was a happy, happy time. Ooh, the upcoming expedition will be fun. I wonder where we'll explore this time. My roommate Chimaka and I got excited guessing about the destination now. Of course, I'm going to do everything I can do to pick the next section. She's motivated. Yippee. After a big event. I assume so, yeah. Which means we get to see more perspectives. Oh, I hit me, didn't I? Christ. Yeah, it is not really giving my attention. Nice. They do be like that. Missy is a little bit jealous when Mum and Dad kiss for the first time after Dad comes home from work. Sorry to sneeze. This must be the way to Apple Woods. According to Chato, we need to go to the deepest part of the woods. That's where perfect apples are supposed to be. Let's keep doing our best, Sky. Oh, excuse me. I forgot to mute. Just I said I wasn't in bed by 9 because I was working until 10. My cats just like to sleep wherever, so I don't get yelled at like that. Looks like they're running off. Yeah, we'll go after them. Come on. Gotta sneeze. Dude, it's hot bit. Wait, Splash took damage? Oh, hell yeah. Level up, kid. Oh. There's a start room. That's silly. Of me. I'm very silly. Ooh, a TM. Attract. Dude, but here. At least it looks working for me now. Ooh, brick break. Brick, SkyFlourish, let's go. No, Pete. Oh, that's all my revival seeds. Deep Apple Woods. So this is the first you can go in Apple Woods, isn't it? According to title, the perfect apple should be around here somewhere. Oh, Sky, look there. Hanging onto that huge tree. Those must be perfect apples. Alright, then how should we get those perfect apples? Easily done. Who said that? What, you? Team Skull at your service. Hey, it's Wimpy and company. What took you so long? We've been having a picnic on perfect apples and waiting for you to show. What took you so long? What? You took so long I stuffed myself. They're saying they ate the perfect apples, Sky, but there's still several left on the tree. Let's knock those creeps out and take some perfect apples home. Knock us out? That's very rude of you. Why, I was even going to offer you help for your mission. Huh? You're wondering how you could get the perfect apples. Nothing could be easier. Watch. Oh, some perfect apples. See, what'd I tell you? Now go on, scoop those perfect apples off and scuttle back to the guild. What's the matter? Aren't you gonna pick them up? After I was so nice to help you out? You're gonna pull another dirty trick, aren't you? You can't fool me again. Calling me surprised I didn't fall for it at all. Aw, how boring is that? I was right. It's so disappointing you didn't fall for our act. But so what? What are you gonna do about it? The only thing we can. We're gonna knock you out to our team, then gonna take the perfect apples back to our guild. Well now, aren't we feeling peppy today? Excuse me. When we first met, you were shaking like a leaf too. It's true, that time I did back down. Even now I'm a little scared. But I won't lose again. I won't ever back down again. So be it. In recognition of your courage, we'll be honored to take you on, fair and square. Noxious gas combo. disgusting. Oh, Sky. You okay, Sky? I'm glad. Ah! They left without me! We both got knocked out. What an overpowering stench. The stench is still lingering. What happened to perfect apples? Oh, they're gone. Did those bullies eat them all? They're all gone. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing you can do. Let's go back to the guild. And then I bring the apples back and then we don't get to eat because they did the job for us, I'm pretty sure. What? You failed? Are you serious? Oh no, what am I gonna do? Seriously, what am I to do? There's nothing we could do. You see, Skunk Tank and his... Quiet! I don't want to hear any excuses. You leave me no choice. For the time being, you two will go without dinner tonight. What? But... You failed to complete an important job. Your punishment could be much severe. I don't want to hear anything from you two. You've saddled me with this terrible task. I've got to report this to the Guildmaster now. Upon hearing the report, the Guildmaster is sure to... Wah! I'll report this Guildmaster after dinner. You two will come with me when I do so. If I have to face Guildmaster's wrath by myself, well, I would hardly be full. Therefore, you two will come with me. That's an order. Hiya. You bought me some perfect apples, didn't you? Thank you. There's a slight... it's definitely hard to say this, but... Huh? What's wrong? You see, truth be told, these apprentices, well, they did fail in their mission to bring back any perfect apples, and... so put it another way, it's okay, I understand. It's alright. Nobody wins all the time. Don't feel blue, don't feel blue. Where are the other perfect apples? As I explained, they failed to get them, so, in other words, the perfect apples, the number of perfect apples harvested would be, 0. Oh. Therefore, not even one perfect apple was obtained. That means, Guildmaster, we'll have to make do without perfect apples for a little bit. Yep, that's all that it means. Oh, God. Guildmaster? You two serve your purpose. Hakai. He's going to cry. What? No. Kame. Yeah, the whole place is shaking. Kame. Cover your ears. Why? Don't argue. Do it now. Dude, he really do be doing the Kamehameha. Sorry to disturb you. We've come to deliver a perfect apple. Huh? It's those assholes that stole our food. Here you go. A genuine perfect apple. I think they feel vibrations in their things. Please accept as our token of friendship. Oh wow, he went and got it just for me? Yay, thank you friends. Thank you so very kindly. Thanks to you, we've all been spared a catastrophe. Hey you two, quit dozing and show your respect and appreciation. No, it's quite alright. After all, you guys have been very generous and hospitable to us. It's only right that we try to repay that favor in our own way. I see, you're the most admirable of Pokémon. To embark on an expedition with someone as noble as you. It'll be truly inspiring. No, you will be the ones to inspire us. Truly, we look forward to looking for an expedition. It's late now, so we'll be off to bed. Until tomorrow, then. Thank you. Good night, friends. But Chief, why'd you bother helping out that chicken? Look, giving away that perfect apple right then. We should have watched what happened to them after. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. You're not thinking strategically, you two. Why we come here in the first place? The expedition, right? Right now, the trick for us is to win the trust of Wigglytuff. I get it now. But this being a famous guild and all, I was playing it cautious at first, but it's been ridiculously easy. Wigglytuff's been nothing more than a big baby. He's no big deal. Why everyone's so terrified of Wigglytuff, I don't know. I'm clueless. Anyway, if we find a treasure while on the expedition, we knock out the guild's crew. Then we snatch the treasure and skedaddle on out. This plan sure is a thing. Heh ho 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 ho. Skunk Take's team showed us up over and over again. It was great that Wigglytuff didn't blow up at us. But we didn't get to eat dinner after all. I feel horribly hungry. Sorry, I know you're hungry too, Sky. Staying awake like this doesn't make it better. Let's get some sleep. Good night, Sky. Let's keep at it tomorrow. I'm gonna be right back again, because I'm very burpy. I wanted to save. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'll be right back while it saves. I'm back. I'm gonna see how I'm going around like 10:30, because I'm feeling a little. I'm feeling discomforted at the moment, so if it still keeps, I'll call from a bit early today. Or a day after, about 7 days' time. Plan to announce members of the expedition party. Yeah, wow, cool. Yeah, well, this is your last chance to make an impression. Work hard and press us if you want to be chosen. You two, don't be failures. You should give up being chosen expedition members. What? Your failure yesterday weighs heavily. As you know, it's difficult to tell what our game master is thinking from his demeanor. But there's no doubt he must be seething with anger inside. It's unlikely that he would bother to choose you for the expedition. So when the time comes to announce the members, don't get your hopes up. That's all. Except when you do. I was already weak from hunger. And then to be told something like that, there's no way I can get motivated now. Psst, listen up. Shh, over here. Oh, Beedif. Shh, by golly, not so loud. Come this way. Well, no one saw anything. Maybe a Krogunk. What's going on? Why'd you call us here? Well, here you go. Oh, apples! You must be very hungry. We all set a little bit aside for last night for you. Now eat up! Thanks, everyone. Oh, thanks. I'm revitalized. Great. We can all use help when we're down. Every one of us needs to be able to work hard in order to be picked up for the expedition, yup. Thanks, everyone. But about the expedition, Shadow just told us we're probably not going to be chosen. How can you say that? There's no telling what will happen. No siree. The members haven't even picked yet. Everyone, thanks for trying to cheer us up, but doesn't everyone want to go on the expedition? What if we're chosen to go? If that happens, someone here might not get to go. Would you all be okay with that? No, I wouldn't like that. But of course, if someone is chosen, then someone else can't go. That's just the way it is. If you don't get picked for the expedition, you should cheer for those who did. Yup. And with everyone wants to go on the expedition with you, Sonar and Sky. Everyone, honestly, thank you. Okay, then we'll keep trying our best to get picked for the expedition. We'll keep trying to the end. That's the spirit. Let's all do our best. Two over here. What are you up to with me? It looks so sneaky. This was got nothing to do with me, but anyway, that's not what I called you here. The waiting's over. It's about my shop. The Krogunk Swap Shop is back in business. Krogunk? Swap Shop? You heard right. I finally finished repairing my swamp cauldron, which means I'm finally back in the business. You put certain kinds of items in here, swap cauldron, and those items get swapped for an item offered up by another Pokemon, so around Treasure Town. There are some Pokemon that are pretty rare items. So you can get a good item for a swap. If you feel like swapping, bring me items. Ah, someone at the door. What's going on? Something at the cafe? Yeah, seems like there's some wonderful news for all the explorers. I wonder what kind of wonderful news it is. Now I'm really interested. Time to go find it out. I'm going too. Wow, there's a crowd. May I have everyone's attention, please? First of all, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules. Today, I'd like to give you some wonderful news of hopes and dreams. Ahem. Thanks to your kind patronage, this cafe has been quite popular. We've been fortunate to have so many wonderful customers. This shop's pride and joy, the recycle shop, is now fully operational and has collected many items. So thank you for your kind patronage by opening a very new service. We're calling it Project P. Project P? What's that? This project aims to use items get at the recycle shop in order to explore unexplored areas. Let me explain. Right now, the recycle shop, you trade several items in exchange for one of the shop's items. Thanks to everyone's continued service, we had a lot of items here at the shop. Service continue to operate in the same manner. Now the Project P established. You might be wondering how Project P fits in all this. We use the accumulated items to explore unexplored areas. There are still so many places around the world that people waiting to be found and explored. So many treasures and challenging puzzles waiting to be discovered. So let's go out and find them. That's what Project P is about. Oh, the pursuit of knowledge. Continue exploration. We'll find more dazzling treasures and new exploration of areas, probably. And if you bring your discoveries back to the cafe, you get a special deal at the recycle shop. This should keep items circulating through the recycle shop. The items at the recycle shop will be more and more amazing. What do you think? You understand? Yeah. Well, this is genius. This seems so economical. We've already set an exploration team to find explored areas. There should be new discoveries, so please keep recycling more and more every day. Cycle today. Oh, I want to do that again. I should eat my gummies some more. Seven. Not the sleeping spider. Thanks, Pete. We did it. Then we got a reviver seed for it. This is the bounty. Choo. We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow a good day, Sky. Good night. Sentry duty. Cool. Foot things. Boss toys. Charmeleon. Skarmory. Ninjask. Blaziken. Why not? We did a good job. You worked an honest day. Let's review Sentry Duty performance. The results were, well, perfect. Yes, this is impressive. You had a previous high score. Excellent. Yeah. Here's your reward. 400 money. Petroscope. Reviver seed. Max elixir. Keep that up. Yeah, yatta. It's me, Pikachu. Yatta. If there's anything in the bluff. is. Blue gives us. That's a win! submissions. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Boomer. Go, my son. strong, Clarence. Be strong for mother. Oh ho, believe. No. No. Yes. Yes. Take him away. Secret place. A great escape. Ba 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 ba. Max Elixir. Green Gumbly. Royal Gumbly. Money. Silver rank. Gold Gumbly. Everyone, it's time for dinner. Hell yeah. Everyone, hold up. Before we begin our dinner tonight, I wish to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch. Spit her out already, let's eat. You prevent us from eating what is in front of us. This is an outrage. This is unfair. I feel faint from hunger. Boo, boo. Order! I must have order. I'm sure the selection of expedition members has been on everyone's mind. Our guildmaster has apparently made his final decisions. Okay. Yeah, okay, by God, it's finally settled. The announcement announced for tomorrow's morning's briefing. Something to look forward to. Now, sorry to have kept you waiting. Let's eat. I eat because I must. Back to those perfect apples that we thought last night. But after all that, we did work really hard, didn't we? We've come to be the best we could. Even if we don't get picked, I don't regret a thing. I'm getting drowsy. Let's get some sleep. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's announcement, okay? Good night. No regrets, right? But for not trusting for the exploration party, Sona will be crushed. Sona's trying so hard. Hope Sona gets to go on the exploration. If we both get chosen for the expedition, that special ability I have may be useful then. Come to think of it, I haven't had any of those dizzy spells recently. I think it's a useful ability, but not being able to see these visions when I want to is frustrating. Thinking about everything too much will keep me from sleeping. I better get to sleep now too. Good night, Sona. Hope you get chosen tomorrow. But we will. We did so good. There it is, another time gear. This is the second one. 3 more time gears remain. I must have them. The next morning, I'm going to pee and get a beverage because I run out of water. My stomach is settled a little bit, is settled for the most part as well, so we can continue until our normal allocated time. I'll be right back. Let's get her done. Now then, I shall announce the expedition members at this time. Get master the memo, please. There's a member on this memo. Step forward if your name is called. Oh, it's finally happening. My heart a-pounding, by golly. Without further ado, I'll be announcing those who have been chosen. Our first member, Loudred. Yes, I did it. But if you really think about it, it's only natural that I would be picked. Whoa! Says you. Big talker, yup. Is he saying that he wasn't even nervous? Next up is Corfish. Hey, got it! I got picked! Hey! Oh, that's a relief. Next is, oh, what's this? Well, this is a surprise. Our next member is Bidoof. Really? Really and truly? Golly, me? I'm going on the expedition? Is anything about Bidoof? Come on, step forward. I sure want to step up, I truly do, but I'm feeling a mite overwhelmed here. My legs ain't moving. So be it. We'll ignore it and move on. Next we have SkyFlourish and Chimecho. Oh, us too? Oh my gosh. Yes, we have expedition party members. Looks like those losers are out. Serves them right. They had it coming. So that's it for the expedition members. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's something scribbled on the margins of this memo. The guildmaster's writing such a messy scroll. This is so hard to decipher. If I said that aloud, consequence would be pretty pleased. Best to keep your stiff upper beak and swallow these words. Now, it appears there are some more expedition members. The others are Diglett, Dugtree, Krogunk, Sona, and Sky. That is all. Wait a second. What? What? Guildmaster, this seems to include every member of the guild. Yep, that's right. Well, then it seems the selection process is meaningless. Moreover, if you are to go, who will be leaving the guild empty? Are you sure it'll be alright to leave with no one to look after the guild? It'll be fine. We'll look it up properly. Guildmaster, I also have some misgivings. Do you think perhaps we have too many members for an expedition? When a friend asks something like that, I have to wonder why. I mean, first of all, why does everyone have to go? What is the purpose of having everyone participate? Excuse me? Huh? Of course there's a point. That is, if everyone went, it'll be more fun. What? We'll be noisy and excited about having fun. I started thinking about it. It really made me so excited I couldn't sleep. What? So that's how it is. Everyone, we're all going on the expedition and it will be fun. Let's all do our best. Yeah. Well, that's settled. Fine, let me explain the schedule. Right after this, I will hold a briefing on the expedition. As such, the chosen members, that is everyone, each of you should get properly prepared to embark on the expedition. I remind you, this is a guild-exclusive expedition. You may not bring non-guild members on your teams. As such, you won't be able to add any members of Chimecho Assembly. They are simply not allowed to join this expedition. Keep that in mind while you are making preparations. While you're prepared for the upcoming journey, you should return here. Then inform me of your readiness. That is all. Dismissed. I could scream, I'm so happy. Everyone's going on the expedition. Our Guildmaster has done it again. I'm so shocked, I'm tingling. I didn't think we'd get picked, so that came as a total shock. I'm glad we never gave up. Hey! By golly, I'm mighty happy that they're even letting me go on this expedition. Oh, not just me, why everyone gets to go. It's like I'm dreaming. It's making me mighty emotional. It's no dream, this is really happening. Anyway, since we're all going, that means we're all going to be put to the test as well. So I would like to propose that all of us apprentices work as one, and let us make this expedition a success. Yippee, that's the spirit. Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's do our best. Let's band together and do it. Hiya, yata, me Pikachu. Exploration Federation sent a message. Make a treasure bag. Can now carry even more items. me have a see if there's like a recommended level. Actually, I need to do that. This is saying recommended level is 15, but the enemy levels will be 11. I'm 13. Let's deposit all our stuff, of course. Make sure we've got a couple reviver seeds on us. Look at all that money I'm saving. Luckily, we're playing on a totally legit DS, so even when I feel ready enough, I can just save with that. I know. Goody baby for readiness. Just wait. Well, accounted for, it appears. Well then, let me explain this bit expedition. First expedition. Exploration of Fogbound Lake. Fogbound Lake? Correct. It is a lake that is said to be located to the far east. However, it is perpetually enshrouded by dense fog. As such, its actual existence has never been confirmed. It's merely to the foggy mirage of the spot that lives to this day on the rumor alone. It's also rumored a treasure of exquisite beauty is hidden there. Wow, treasure. We're going on a treasure hunt? It's so exciting. Yep, it'll be fun, fun, fun. Everyone up on your wonder maps, please. First, this is where Fogbound Lake is said to be. As on uncharted territory, the area is showing on the cloud cover. Now go to here. As you can see, the lake is a considerable distance from the guild. Therefore, we'll be in camp at the foot of the highlands here. That will serve as a base camp. If we travel all at once in a single group to the base camp, our mobility will be restricted. The strategy is split up into several groups to travel across the base camp. I shall announce these groups now. The first group is Sunflower, Ladra, Diglett, Krogunk. You guys better not hold me back. You should talk. The next group is Dogtrio, Chameko, and Corefish. We're a solid group. I promise to try my best. Let's see. The Guildmaster and I travel as a pair. That is acceptable, yes? Aw, have to go chat out? That's so boring. Please don't be difficult. This is a key element of our strategy. Meanie. I guess Team Skull shall travel independent of us as their own group. Understood. The final group is Sona, Sky, and Bidoof. We're in the same group. I hope I can keep up. Yup. Same here, Bidoof. Well then. Everyone, let's get to it and move out. And thus, the guild's expedition party began making its way to Fogbound Lake. One of the band party split into designated groups. Sky, Sona, and Beatles group plotted its course. The group set it on a route along the east coast to reach the base camp. Yes. The big guild's big expedition. Wow, the sea's right up this way, Sky. And just look at this cliff. Yup, I reckon this got more and more like a true expedition. The battle ahead will surely get tricky, so let's just really explore as like to see. And this here's something we're known to also explorers. It's a Kangaskhan Rock. Kangaskhan Rock? Yes, sirree, you heard right. There's Kangaskhan Rock. A Kangaskhan Rock lets you stow and take items out and lets you save a record of your progress. This really helps travelers. Well, I haven't had much of a chance to use Kangaskhan Rocks. I reckon I shouldn't ought to talk like a big shot. Cool. I just wanted to say again, this is my first year expedition. I'm feeling quite nervous, by golly. That goes for us too. We're all beginners in this. Let's just do our best. Let's check the wonder map. Our present location is here. So we're supposed to link up with everyone at base camp. That's way over there. So far, as the first step, we could try reaching this spot. We want to try reaching here on our first objective. Yup, I agree with that. So it's acting like a leader. I didn't notice it before. It must be excitement from exploring and bringing out. But Sona, who was making so timber before, is trying to make it so much harder. Yes, Sona's getting stronger and more confident, bit by bit. Oh, no problem? If you look closely here, there are two entrances. Huh? Now that's mighty vexing. What do we do, Sky? Which way should we go? Odds Craggy first. Alright, side path. Okay, side path it is. Alright now. Let's all three work as one and get this done. Boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Boop. Bum 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 bum. Nifty box. What's this place again? Seems like maybe back where it came from. Yup. Looks like the path loops back to where we started. Before we move on, I reckon we ought to choose Craggy Ghost. Alright then, we'll take another shot at this. Let's get it done. That was progress. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, by golly, I reckon we're finally through. Yes, but we have a long ways for the base camp. Let's check the wonder map. Our present location is here. The base camp is over there. I reckon we've gotten ourselves a lot closer. We're nearly there. If we cross over this mountain, we'll reach the base camp. Oops, that was my belly growling. Us too. If we start climbing the mountain now, I think it'll be night before we finish. Do you want to call it a day? We can rest here tonight. I agree completely. And let's eat. The next morning. Alright gang, we have to get moving. Crossing this mountain's going to take us to base camp. Yup, let's get her done. Alright, let us check storage. I think we'll call it here for the day. It's like perfect. We'll store that. Store that. Store the pretty box. Take out some of these. It's a gold one as well, right? Alright, call it there, I reckon. Thanks for coming. I know that I was a little unwell throughout the stream, but thank you all for sticking around if you did. You can join me tomorrow, me, Kay, and maybe other people, as we jump through our Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days playthrough. Where's my bottle got this on it? I'll clean that up. Friday we will be starting Dishonored, but it's my cousin's birthday tomorrow, so but we all meet up on a day that everyone can hang out on, so meeting up on Friday, have some dinner, so won't be streaming. Saturday will be session 67 of Echoes of the Forgotten Homebrew DD campaign that I co-GM. And our party's gotten themselves into a very funny shenanigans at the moment, so hopefully they get out of it. I pray that they do. But what was I thinking? Tuesday's more Octopath Traveler, and next Wednesday more of this Octopath Traveler. We are just gonna do some exploration, get all the final areas unlocked, get all the quests that we can, and all that, and then we'll see what else we can do afterwards. Start chapter 4s maybe. And then yeah, more of this next Wednesday. Check out down below, join the Discord if you want, soon, in a couple weeks, or next week, or whenever I feel like it. I'll be putting in a Google Google form for you guys to fill out to help with the egg lock. You'll be able to give me a Pokemon, alongside my friends giving me a couple more. Of just shenanigans. You can do any like things that wouldn't exist. It's going to be for X and Y, so Gen 6 things. If you want to keep that in mind, I'll let you know when I'll let you guys know on stream when I posted it. If you start filling it out, getting it filled up now, so I've got a good backlog of Pokemon and people have time to do so in case I want to do another game after this. That's not they're not egg lock immediately. But yeah, VOD's coming out where they are. And yeah, let's find someone to raid. Luckily they've got music, and this particular game doesn't like to be quiet when alt's tabbed, which is nice. I don't opt out often, but when I do take breaks, I do need alt tab, so this is good. Is anyone else playing Pokemon? Not entirely sure. I think there is, but I'm not sure if there are. Let's send you to... let's send you to someone playing Crow Country. I don't know what it is. thank you all for coming, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.